Alright, hey, this is Bill from Walter's Bartending. I am here with James Preet from Knife Hand Customs. You've heard me talk about his stuff before, his tumblers and stuff. This is one of his latest creations. It's a piece of mahogany.
Black walnut.
Black walnut, I'm
Black
sorry.
Walnut, sorry.
And if you really look right there, you can see his Knife Hand Customs. And he did a real cool thing.
Pretty much what I do is take some live edge material. So everybody's seen the the raw materials you can buy from different places. This just happens to be black walnut because it's really hard and makes fantastic cutting board. So I take the live edge material, it gets planed and sanded. You sand the crap out of it. And then if there are knots missing and things like this, I'll add epoxy inlays to sort of give it a little more character. I can laser engrave them. Usually the logo, I stick the logo on there. That's pretty standard, but I can add all sorts of stuff to them. Your logo, images, even photos, faces. You can do all of that stuff on there, and then I oil them. So I season them with cutting board oil. And so they're ready to go, when you get them in the mail. So, and they should last pretty much a lifetime. If you take care of them and oil them periodically, they'll last a while. So
cool, because you did make one for it, and then there was one that I did put on my Facebook page that was a Walter's Bartending one that he had made out of teak.
Yeah, that was a teak project panel. I can't take the credit for planing that and flattening that. That's basically like a ready-made board. I take it and I cut it down to sizes. So I basically buy a project panel and I got 4 boards out of that. So I got 2 larger ones and then 2 smaller ones that I kind of dubbed the bartender's buddies because of the size. Really, you would use them for cutting limes and garnishes and stuff.
Coming from somebody that uses them, it was a perfect size. I do have a carrying case that I carry all my equipment in when I go do jobs. And that board fit right in that case perfectly. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Like I said, the picture is on my Facebook page. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make what's called a PBF. We came up with the name, Bridget and I, because we were watching a movie, Peanut Butter Falcon, so we just took those initials, PBF. And you start out with a little bit of bourbon. You can use a whiskey if you'd like, anything you want. So I'm using a little bit of Redemption bourbon. Turns out to be like a shot and a half. I use a little bit. Bartending things, you use a count. Alright? And then you have this black boot, ginger, cardamom, and lime. Put a splash of that in there, maybe a count of 3, half a shot. A little bit of just sour mix. And then today I'm using a little bit of orgeat syrup because I ran out of simple syrup. This is just going to add a little bit of flavor. It's got a little bit of almond flavor in there. So we'll put that in there. And oddly enough, this is the one that makes the flavor. It's actually Cran Grape. I've tried making them with regular cranberry juice, just not the same flavor. So you take all that, put that in there, give it a nice shake. Oh, of course. Wouldn't be complete if I didn't make a mistake. Squeeze that lime in there. What you want to do is you want to squeeze it as hard, and then the ice inside is actually going to kind of break up that lime, so you'll have little lime bits floating through the drink, and you'll catch those every once in a while when you take a sip.
It's kind of like an automatic muddle.
Yeah, it is. So we'll pour that in there. I didn't want to make too much of a mess.
That's alright, we'll clean it up. It's going to get dirty later.
And then what we can do is add a little bit of, I use diet ginger beer, add that up there to add a little fuzz to it. And there is your PBF. In the words of the guy that I like to follow, the Tipsy Bartender, don't drink and drive, and drink responsibly. Alright? Cheers everyone. Happy Thanksgiving.
Have a good one.